Hi, hello, welcome to my YouTube channel VDJ Vlogs and Tutorials. And my name is Jagadish B, a postgraduating student. In today's session, let us know about the uses of mathematics, nothing but applications or the advantages of mathematics in our day-to-day life. Before going to the main content, I request you to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, that is VDJ Vlogs and Tutorials. Now without any delay, let us move on to our main content, that is uses of mathematics. Mathematics is all around us. It's everywhere we go. It's in our kitchen, in our house, and in our surroundings too. Mathematics is used in running shops, business areas, cooking, and even in every single activity we do in our daily life. So, now let us know about the use of mathematics in a particular area or a particular sections. Firstly, maths magic in our home. Nothing but use of mathematics in our home. Maths is an important factor for decoration. For whitewashing in rooms of the house, we measure the total surface area of the walls. Even for placing tiles on the floor, we measure area of the floor too. We use different geometrical pattern on walls for decoration. And even to set up furniture in our home at a particular area, we measure area, rooms and furnitures too. Next, mathematics in kitchen. Nothing but use of mathematics in our kitchen. In cooking, idea of proportionality is the most important factor for perfection. Proportionality is nothing but a dividing of a particular ingredient or a thing in two equal parts. Without this, we cannot make exact quantity of food that we want. For example, if we want to make a cake of 1 kg, but in recipe book there is a recipe of 2 kg of cake, then idea of proportionality is important. Nothing but when we take the ingredients for preparation of 1 kg of cake, then similarly for the 2 kg of for preparation of a 2 kg of cake, we take extra 1 kg ingredients required for making of a 1 kg of cake. Next, use of geometry in kitchen. Geometry is nothing but shapes. Geometry is used in kitchen for kitchen accessories and utensils too. Here are some of the images we can see which are in a geometrical shape, which helps in kitchen activities. At firstly, we can see that there are hemispherical bowls, nothing but the bowls which are in a hemisphere shape. Then there are, in the next image we can see there are the cuboidal shells where kitchen accessories or the utensils are kept. Nextly, we can see the circular pans which are mainly helpful in making the cooking items. Next, we can see the glass which is in a cylindrical tumbler shape. So here are the utensils which are in a geometrical shape, which helps in a kitchen activities. Next, fraction of fruits and vegetables. We can cut all sorts of fruits and vegetables into fractions. Fractions is nothing but also a proportionality or a dividing of a particular thing in an equal part or in a 1/4 part, 2/4 part, 3/4 parts and so on. For example, when we make of a salads, we may use many vegetables items in order to make the salad. It may be a fruit salad or a vegetable salad. For fruit salad, we may use the fruits and cut them into a equal parts or in a different shapes so that one can enjoy by eating the salads. And whereas in vegetable salad, tomato in half, apple in quarter and banana in eighths are made in order to make the salad. Although you have to be accurate, nothing but you have to be concentrated or to be very safe. And an orange might have 10 segments and each 10 segment is a tenth of whole of orange. Nothing but an orange or an Mosambi has a 10 equal parts. So 10 equal parts is nothing but each part is fractionally divided as 1/10 or 2/10, 3/10, 4/10 part, 5/10 part, nothing but the 10th part. That is 10 segments, and every 10 segment is a tenth of whole orange. Next, shopping. Nothing but even while shopping, we may also use the mathematics too. Going out for shopping is the most interesting thing to do. Sale in a shop is a pleasant thing to see. Sale and calculation both require maths. For example, you need to calculate the rate of a material you are buying in the sale, so on. And if you went wrong somewhere, you need to be do a false paying of the bill. Next, business. Even in business areas, we may also use the mathematics too. A business person should be good in maths and need to have a sharp brain. Dealing money without maths is not possible at all. A person who is illiterate starts dealing, then he is definitely going to be in loss. Similarly, in business, the main thing is to find your profit first. Maths in marketing. Nowadays, marketing is a very famous as markets dealing with money, as we all know that. To earn money, we need a lot of maths. Nothing but one should know the about the basics of a mathematics, or one should have the grip of a mathematics. And a person doesn't know maths and going to market with obviously going to lose his money unnecessarily, because he doesn't know the calculation of money. Nothing but in marketing, one should know about the calculation of a money. Nothing but one should have a grip of a mathematics basics. Next, banks, saving and depositing. Banks are mostly dependent on mathematics. That is nothing but banks are mostly concentrated on the calculations part. So here also we can say that banks are also responsible in considering the mathematics as their main topic or the main content. Bank saving and depositing. With some good understanding of simple and compound interest, nothing but CI, we can manage the way our money grows. We make a record of money is withdrawn or deposited too. Symmetry in nature. Nothing but symmetry is also a dividing or making of a particular thing or an object into a two equal half parts. Here we can see there are two images, a bird, peacock and a flower, that is a sunflower, which they are equally divided into a two equal parts. Symmetry in human made things. Nothing but even clothes and buildings to also maintains or also supports the mathematics, in which symmetry. Nothing but here the cloth can be divided into two equal parts in vertically, and even the Eiffel Tower also can be divided into two equal parts, the two in vertically. Use of maths in cell phones. Even we may use the mathematics in cell phones. When we make a phone call, we have to enter numbers in a certain sequence for the call to be completed, as we all know that. Nextly, mathematical shapes in logos. Here are some of the logos which may follow the symmetrical pattern or the symmetrical shapes or the geometrical shapes. Here firstly we can see the symbol of Olympics, and next we can see some of the symbols or the logos of particular brands. It may be of car brands, it may be of bike brands and so on. Geometry in construction. Even geometry also is necessary for the engineers in order to construct a particular or a good infrastructure of a building or of a particular object. Geometry is used to build buildings. As you can see there, the doorway is a rectangle shape and the wooden panels on the side of the house are made up of planes and lines. Mathematics in drawing. Even mathematics plays a vital role while making of paintings and even in drawings too. A drawing would definitely need maths. You can see the drawing there, a house. There are many geometrical shapes involved in it. It may be triangle, rectangle, squares, circle shapes, cuboidal, cube shapes, hemispherical shapes, and so on. Geometry is a part of maths, as we have discussed in earlier. Use of geometry even in sports too. Geometry is used in designing sports grounds as well as sports equipments too. Here we can see the javelin throw rod, which is in a shape of a line segment, and the oval track, which is in shape or a running ground, which is in shape of a oval track, and there is a football which is in a spear shape or in a spherical shape. Use of geometry even in a yoga. Yoga also use various kinds of geometrical shapes. Here we can see in the first image we can see a person makes a shape of circle or a shape of a hemisphere, and in a second image we can see a person makes a yoga in a rectangular shape. Nextly, use of geometry in traffic signals. We also use geometrical shapes in traffic signals too, like line segments, triangles, arrow marks, left signals, right arrows, and triangle symbols, line segment, lines, and many. Here are some of the traffic signals which are very helpful in our day-to-day life, which signs a person while driving in a particular area, mainly on a highways or on a roads. Use of geometry in travel. Invention of wheel was one of the greatest achievements of mankind. Absolutely, it's true. Today, it is used in most forms of travel in one way or another. Here are some of the images or the vehicles which plays a vital role in order to make them with the help of using the geometrical shapes. Here, firstly, the car. In order to infrastructure or make the structure of a car, we may use the planning of car making. Nothing but we may follow the drawing, which may include the shapes of a circle, a plane, symbols, lines, nothing but a geometrical shapes. Even we can see the wheels of a aeroplane are in a circular shape, and the wheels of a bike is in a circular shape, and the wings of a helicopter too is in a rectangular shape, and the middle parts of a wings where all these four meet at a particular point is in a shape of a circular, and even the shape of a train wheels are also in a circular shape. Nothing but they are in a geometrical shapes. Use of geometry even in a music too. Nothing but even the musical instruments are also made with the help of a mathematics. Nothing but a use of a geometrical shapes. Instrument with segments in the form of strings. As we all know that in a violin consists veena consists of a strings which acts as a line segments, and even the circular top of a tabla and the cuboidal shape of a piano or harmonium too. Geometry in Earth as well. Earth is a perfect shape for minimizing the pull of gravity on its outer edges, a sphere. As we all know that we imagine or we know that Earth is in a sphere shape, but Earth is not in a sphere shape, it is in a spheroidal shape. As this is because the Earth consists of a 4 directions: east, west, north and south, as we all know that. A sphere is a structure which consists of a equal radius and equal center part or center point. Nothing but when we measure the distance between the center part and any point on a sphere, we may get the equal distance. But when we measure the distance from the center of a part, nothing but a inner core or the mantle part to to the surface or to from the distance, from when we measure the distance between the inner core of the part and the and to the north distance, we may get the x direction. Similarly, when we measure the distance between the west and the east direction, we may get the same distance between the west to center part of the earth and east to center part of the earth. But when we measure the distance between the center of the earth and as well as the south direction of earth, we get a y direction, as we get the direction, the distance between the center part of the earth and north direction of earth as x, nothing but the distance between the center part of earth and east and center part of earth now west get the same distance. But when we measure the distance between the center part of earth and in north and center part of the earth and south, we may get the different distance, so that we can, that is, the shape of the earth is elongated from top to bottom as we measure from the left to right direction. So we can say, or we can conclude, that the shape of a earth is in spheroidal, not in sphere shape. Geometry is a branch of maths that describes such shapes. Next, maths in biology. Even maths plays a vital role in biology. Symmetry is a general concept of studies in science we see and animal. In biology, we can see many bacterial and bacteria, virus, nothing but microorganisms, which consist of a particular shape or a particular geometrical pattern, in which one can understand and we can easily identify a particular microorganisms very easily by seeing the shapes. For example, fish see an anemone. Here is a anemone which is in a shape of a cylindrical shape, consists of a tentacles or a dendrites, which are in the shape of a line segments. Next, maths in medicine. Even maths also plays a vital role in order to make or in order to manufacturing of a medicine. Reconstruction of the shape of a tumor from CT scans and other medical measurements and protein modeling, etc. Here we can see some of the medicines which may consist of a different geometrical shapes. Nothing but some of them are in a circular shape, some of them are in a cuboidal shape, even some of them are in a rectangular shape, and some of them are in a circular shape as well. So here we can conclude that the essence of mathematics is its freedom. Without maths or without mathematics, life would be pointless. So now I hope everybody stuffed these words in your minds about my topic, maths in everyday life, and I also hope that you like my presentation, and thank you.